Hello fellow crafters, Janine here, and today we are bringing you finally our fall tablescape decorations. And I'm going to link the video here where I showed you how I made my 50th wedding anniversary decorations for my parents. And I told you in that video that I was going to do another video showing you how to transform those gold decorations into fall decorations. And here we are. I have finally got the fall decorations video up for you guys. I'm going to show you step by step how I did everything. When I tell you this is a very economical, it might look like it costs a lot of money because there's so many pieces, but all of this is stuff I bought at the dollar store or at Walmart on clearance bins. I don't think I paid more than $3 for anything that you see in this video, with the exception of the gold decorations for the 50th wedding anniversary party. Those were about $30 total for all of that. But let me just give you a quick view. This is the decorations on top of my china hutch, and you'll see those up closer in pictures as well as in the video itself and how I put all that together. That French coffee pot up there and that old antique tea kettle were things that were already in this house. So look around your house and see if there are things that you can incorporate in your decorations, things that you already have that may be old and you just never thought about using them for decoration. What kind of got me thinking about using them, and let me zoom down, you can see here on the table, you can see right there and right there or some of the coffee cups that came with that tea kettle, or bowls. They're really almost as big as bowls. But what got me to thinking about incorporating them in my fall decorations was the thought of a cup of blessings. And so I just thought they would be really cute. So I start with my entryway door, and I have a nice little cute little sign. Again, I got it on clearance, I want to say for 50 cents at Walmart. It says give thanks, and it's a sunflower. I love sunflowers. And I'm going to pan over this way. That is our dessert table, and I reused things from last year and incorporated a couple of things I got on clearance at the end of the season. And then over here to my buffet table, really simple. Again, incorporated things from last year as well as some things that I got new after the season was over and got them on clearance. So here we go. I'm going to show you step by step how I made all of this. Okay, I started my decorations on the top of my china hutch, and because the molding sticks up higher than the actual top of the china hutch, everything, you know, would sit down in a way that it wouldn't be easily seen. So I just took some votive candle holders that I already had on hand and some plastic trays that I'd gotten from the dollar store that I already had on hand, and I used the votive candle holders to hold the trays up, and then I set the antique tea kettle on top of those trays so it gave it some elevation where it could be more easily seen. And I did the same thing on the other side, but except with taper candle holders to give that tray more height than the one that the kettle was sitting on. And that worked out so beautifully. And again, these were things that were from the dollar store that I already had on hand, so they weren't expensive. And then I placed my antique French coffee pot on top of that, and then just started putting some floral picks around those that had pumpkins and autumn leaves and so forth. And then these, you're going to see scarecrows throughout the decorations. Those are some that I got on clearance at Walmart for 25 cents a piece last year. So I'm finally getting to use them this year. And you can see I just took the wooden stake that scarecrow was on and threaded it through the ironwork on the back of that pumpkin, which is something I got, again, from the dollar store for a couple of dollars. This garland I just recently purchased at a dollar store for $3. It was probably one of the most expensive things I've gotten. And I just used it to help me disguise the workings of the candle holders in the trays so that you didn't see how I had those things elevated. And then again, just using more floral elements and floral picks, again, all from the dollar store. All of these things are from the dollar store or a clearance bin at Walmart. But I want to say these floral picks were a couple of dollars each I got last year at the dollar store. And then that sparkly pumpkin was in a set of a bag full of all sorts of different kinds of pumpkins I got at Walmart. I think it was originally priced $5 and I got it for about $2.50 at Walmart. So it had a bag full of pumpkins, and then I had gotten a bag full of pumpkins and pine cones from the dollar store, and I place those in various places around in my decoration. And I use some more floral picks with autumn leaves and some individual flowers, again all from the dollar store, to kind of fill in and disguise the candle holders in the tray. And now we move on to the tablescape, and here is the decorations from my parents' 50th wedding anniversary party, so I just leave that in place. And I used some gold deco mesh ribbon that I already had used last year in my decorations, so I just placed it on top of the gold deco mesh. And then I had a large pick of autumn flowers, and that was something I gotten from on clearance at Walmart, and just kind of spread them out and just placed them in the vase that already was holding the gold decorations. And again placed another scarecrow in there, another 25-cent scarecrow, and some more individual flowers to kind of help fill in gaps and bring more of the autumn colors all the way around the arrangement. And now I'm taking some more of the pieces from that antique kettle and coffee cup set. These are some big cups. These were something that belonged to my great-grandparents, have been in this house forever, and I just recently discovered them. And inside of those, I just placed some more pumpkins and little sparkly gourds and pine cones. I just thought it would be cute to bring that element onto the table because I had some of it up on top of the china hutch. So I thought it would be cute to bring it on the table. And again, I've just put some loose fall leaves. I got in a big bag of these loose fall leaves from the dollar store a couple of years ago for a couple of bucks. They really weren't expensive. And then here's another one of those garlands that I got for $3 from the dollar store. And again, I'm just kind of placing it on top of the gold mesh to take away from the gold and give it a little bit more fall coloring. So there's some of that sparkly gold that you still see actually quite a bit, but it doesn't reek just so much of glitzy gold. You know, I'm trying to think of the right word, like, you know, dressed up. We're trying to dress it down a little bit, and but still maintain some of that pretty sparkliness. And of course I just fuss with it and fidget with it, try to get all the leaves turned out and the flowers turned out on their pretty side. And just took my time and fussed with it until everything looked pleasing to me. I wished it photographed and came off on camera as pretty as it is in real life. And then I'd had some more floral elements that I wanted to continue to work into the vase. And I had some of the some more of the loose fall leaves in a bag that I continued to sprinkle around on the table. I just feel like the sprinkling of the fall leaves all around, you know, just it gives it that more of that feeling of autumn, to have those different colors in the red, golds, and rust colors, and it just and a little bit of the green, and it just brings it all over, and it makes it look like, you know, we're sitting under a tree that's just shed some of its fall leaves. You know, I love it. I think it came out so cute. I love my tablescapes. Now this is the buffet in my dining room, and that is the orange container was something a friend had sent me for my birthday, full of fresh flowers, and I've kept it ever since and reuse it every fall because it's perfect for fall colors, and my birthday's in October, so that's why, you know, it was something she sent me, you know, it already had fall colors because it was sent to me in October. And then the clear vase with the metal gridding you saw on top was something my aunt had given me, and it makes it so easy to arrange flowers because if you just fill in the holes, everything is arranged so perfectly. You know, it makes a nice round arrangement. And of course I just filled it in again with some of the fall flowers that I had bought from the dollar store. I just took the picks apart and arranged the flowers individually, and again another scarecrow and some more pumpkins scattered about. Just a little bit to dress that buffet up a little bit. Now this last year, I'm gonna link the video here where I show you how I made this Thanksgiving sign. I just pulled it out and retaping it to the cardboard I'd originally put it on, and I'm putting it in a different frame this year, but not permanently attaching it. You can see I'm just kind of going over it in a crisscross pattern with masking tape so that it'll hold it in there long enough, but it won't be in there permanently. So, but it's perfect. It looks really nice. This is the dessert table, and I have two tall candle holders. I only had one out at this time, so I have one. I'm gonna put the tall candle holders on one side of the dessert table, and then my give thanks sign on the other, just propping it up on the table against the wall. And then that's a bowl full of coasters that I'm knitting. I like to give little party favors out at my Thanksgiving get-togethers, so this year it's going to be hand knit coasters, and again with some pumpkins, bringing more of that, that element, kind of have a cohesiveness between the scarecrows, the pumpkins, and the floral elements. Everything is cohesive all the way around. And you see I found the second candle holder, and here I'm just again putting some more of the floral elements at the base of those candle holders to bring some of that color onto the dessert table. And I think just things put simply and loosely is pretty and elegant, but it doesn't look overly fussy. I do like to arrange things so they look pleasing to my eye. And that little scarecrow is just something I picked up at Walmart for 25 cents, and it fit there perfectly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step fall decorating tour, kind of how-to, but kind of just seeing how to put maybe some things you already have on hand together to make beautiful decorations. Work with what you've got and shop those clearances at the end of the season. I mean, it might be frustrating to not be able to use it right away, but then next season when you get to pull it out, it's brand new to you, but you know that you didn't pay a lot for it. So shop those clearances, shop those sales, and don't spend a lot. You can get the most beautiful, all of this is from stuff I made myself or from a dollar store or a clearance bin in Walmart. It just doesn't get much cheaper than that, and to be as beautiful as it is, you just can't beat it. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Janine's Craft Room. I appreciate you being here, and I give thanks for you. Have a blessed day. Bye now.